So here's the problem. We started with H plus, and we wanted to know OH minus. One way to do it is to take this formula, simply plug in our H plus for OH, the 4 times 10 to the negative 3 here, and solve for OH minus, and here's our answer. Easy. But the other way you could do it is take your H plus, take the negative log of that number, so that you get pH, which gives you a 2.4. Subtract, since pH plus pOH always has to equal 14, then 14 minus 2.4 is 11.6. Now, here is how you do this, okay? When you're going backwards, let's write down the formula and be very careful. pOH equals the negative log of OH minus. To reverse this reaction, it does matter what order you reverse it. The very first thing you have to do is multiply through by a negative. That makes this negative and this positive. Then what you have to do is you have to take the inverse log of both sides. The inverse log of the log is going to cancel that out. So OH negative is going to equal, let me write this darker, the inverse log of negative pOH, which on your calculator, most of you are looking for the 10 to the x button. It's second log. If you look over your log key, you're probably going to see a 10 to the x. So, inverse log, you're going to hit 10 to the x, you're going to plug in a negative. That's very important. If you don't put the negative sign in there, it will not work. And then you're going to plug in your pOH. And so here, once you do this, you should get 2.5 times 10 to the negative 12 molar. Okay? So the opposite is second log negative, either your pH or your pOH, whichever one you're working with. Michaela, does that help? Yeah. Someone else was asking me about going backwards. That's usually the trickiest one. Okay?